My name's Ryan.
I'm Amelia.
We've been in Newcastle for nearly a year and we both work as graphic designers. Moved up from Stanwell Park down near Wollongong.
So we moved up to Newcastle because we were looking for a bit of a change. We've been in Stanwell Park for about 4 years since we got married, and we thought, where could we move in New South Wales that we can afford? And Newcastle kept coming up on the map. It was a bit of a random decision for us. We didn't know anyone up here, and yeah, we absolutely love it.
Yes, the first time we came along to HBC, we had heard about it. We had people recommend that we should check out HBC once we moved to Newcastle. We were a little bit reluctant at first because we knew it was a bigger church. Our experiences with small sort of country town church. So we were a little bit reluctant that we might sort of slip through the cracks and not really get noticed. But yeah, we had a fantastic experience. Our first Sunday at HBC visiting and every Sunday since then.
So our first Sunday at HBC was down at Lake Mac because it was Mother's Day. And I remember we walked in the door and Katie and Dave greeted us and then sat down next to Mel. And after the service, I remember turning to her and being like, "Oh, look, we're really new to Newcastle. Is there any chance you'd want to get a coffee?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure." Grabbed my number, organised a date that week. And I rocked up on the Wednesday to coffee and there were 5 other girls sitting there. And I remember thinking, oh, like, maybe I'm at the wrong place. And yeah, she'd organised 5 other girls to come. And some of them ended up being my close friends. And it was from there that we felt like, oh, okay, I think HBC might be the right fit for us. Yeah.
On our first Sunday visiting HBC, we got invited to dinner after church, and that was a great opportunity for us to meet a bunch of people a lot better. I know things wrapped up pretty quickly after church, so it was a great chance to sit down for a couple of hours, chat to people, get to know them, introduce ourselves, and then from there, we knew people a lot better the following Sunday, so it felt more comfortable coming along and felt like we knew people pretty quickly just from that going along to dinner. Yeah.
So when we moved to Newcastle, we actually just knew no one. We only had one family friend that lived up here. So being invited to people's houses or to after church dinner was fundamental for us building community in Newcastle. Very quickly we felt like we had a really solid Christian community because of people welcoming us into their home. Thinking about ways they could connect us in. Yeah,
so for us, hospitality was obviously a really important part of us getting involved and welcomed into the life of the church at HBC. So it's important for us to be hospitable to others as well. So I'm trying to organise dinner with people, whether it's midweek or inviting people along to dinner after church on a Sunday, dropping people meals when they need them, things like that. We think food is a great way to bring people together, to show love to people as well, and it's a great opportunity to deepen your relationships with people over food. So hospitality is pretty important to us.
I think one of the ways you can be hospitable is not just in your homes, but taking meals to other people's houses. We've found that a lot of our friends have young children, so we think of like ways that we can then be hospitable to them that's more convenient for them. It doesn't always mean, I think for us, having everyone over and having the perfect house, clean house, it just can look a bit messy at times, which is really hard for me. But I think, hospitality can look really different depending on who it is that you're trying to connect with.
Yeah, so some of the things that we love about HBC, very early on, it was very apparent that Jesus is at the very centre of everything that goes on in the life of HBC. So that was obviously really important for us. The preaching was fantastic, the music was really good, the community was welcoming and loving and supportive, and so those things really drew us in and sort of keep us, coming back and investing every Sunday. They're really important to us.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how the services at HBC change. For me, that type of change is really exciting. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it means to move campuses.
Yeah, I think for me, last year was very much a year of just settling in a new city, a new church, new job, sort of new everything. Very much just trying to find our feet in Newcastle, and then this year really looking forward to, same as Amelia, just deepening those friendships, getting involved and serving more in church, and just getting more involved.